Okay, we should be going live soon, guys. And the momentum now should be live now. Pause. Sorry about that. Anyways, hello guys, this is What Nintendo. Today I'm here with another coffee talk. In this episode, we're going to be talking about some Breath of the Wild concept art that came recently released. It's really cool. There's a lot of pictures, like 24. This is really loud for me. I don't know how loud that is for you guys. The music might be a little loud. I'll turn it down for now just in case. And I will also be talking about Project Octopath Traveler and its new trailer. In fact, we're going to watch that together. It's very short, so we can just watch it together, and I'll give my thoughts and react to it. I've seen it already, but I can react to it again. That's fine. Hey, Monstrax, Hayden, and Tancraft, how you guys doing? How's the audio? Let me know. I turned the music down a little bit because it's like really loud for me, so I assumed it might be really loud for you guys. But I'm not sure if that's actually true. So let me know how that sounds. I can turn it back off if needed. But I guess first things first. The first thing we're going to talk about is actually neither of those two topics that I mentioned. The first thing we're going to be talking about is, if I can get it to go back here, we're going to be talking about Rave Race Bros. That Wave Race Bros. So it has been kind of hinted by the people who make Rave Race, by Shinya Takahashi. They're teasing a new Wave Race. So let's read exactly what they have to say about this. They said, "You may see that game again. We have been trying to make many games, and that may be one of them. I personally love Wave Race." So pretty much he's like, maybe we're making Wave Race, guys, just in case you were curious. Maybe that is a thing that is happening. Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. And I mean, why would he say that if it wasn't? I feel like, why would he get people's hopes up? I don't know. I'm not exactly sure what context this is in, though. Apparently just somebody managed to ask him about it. Like, they were like, hey, can we get Wave Race? And he was like, maybe so, maybe not. Personally, I've never played a Wave Race game, but I'd be interested to, if we could, get a new one. Hey, Cycly, how you doing? So what do you guys think? Do you guys want a new Wave Race? Have any of you guys played Wave Race? Personally, I have not. But I know that there's a lot of people who have, and a lot of people who are would be really hyped to see a new one. And personally, I'd like to try it out, see what all the hype's about. I think the water physics could be really cool nowadays. That would look really good. But I don't know. I'm really curious about my setup here real quick. Hold on, guys. Let's see something. Alright, it's good. I thought something was wrong, but it's not. It's fine. I never played that game. You don't even know what it is. So essentially, Wave Race is. I'll pick up the here. Essentially, it is you have a jet ski and you race. That's all it is, and you're on waves because the jet ski makes waves when you race. That's all it is. It's just a racing game with jet skis. The entire week you're taking actual holidays from the game. You're coming back to it next week. Oh, cool. Okay. So you're not going to be working on your game you're making till next week. Okay. For a second there, I was confused. I thought you were like from gaming in general, or you're taking a break from like a specific game you're playing, but then I remembered, oh, he's making a game. So I always get everything confused. But let's move on to the next topic. There's actually not that many topics this week, but I think it's kind of more quality over quantity today, because we actually only have 2 more topics. Like, pretty much the topics that were in the title are almost all of it except this Wave Race Revival. But I think they're pretty big topics, and I think Breath of the Wild, you know what, we'll save it for last. We'll save the best for last. Let's move on to Octopath Traveler. We're actually going to watch the trailer here with you guys. So I'm actually going to pause the music for a bit. We're going to watch this dope trailer because I'm super hyped for this game. If you guys haven't seen this trailer, you should watch it with me. Plus, it just gives you a good refresh, and then I'll talk for a bit about what I thought about it. Let me just get this. Fits. Hold on. Need to actually. I may have to restart. Okay. Not anything. It's not important. Hold on. It's not displaying. That is not. Hold on. Maybe I can just do this. I don't know. Window capture. Not that. This one. There we go. I figured it out. Have I ever wanted to make a game? Yes, I have very much wanted to make a game. But I don't really know much about coding. It's kind of why I'm trying to learn Blender, even though I haven't had much time, like, past making bowling pins and, like, trying to make a bowling alley and learning about, like, I learned about, like, bulk maps and texture maps and things like that, different lighting techniques, but I haven't really learned much past that because I haven't had time. But I do. Hey, Mac, did you notice the character names look like they're going to spell out Octopath? Are they? Really? I did not. I'll have to pay attention to that. I did not know that. But we're going to watch this trailer here real quick. I'll turn up the desktop audio so you guys can hear. And I'll actually mute myself during the trailer. And then I'll turn everything back down and we'll talk about it afterwards. So let's just watch this trailer real quick.
And now, for the latest on Octopath Traveler. Today, we'd like to start by introducing two more protagonists. This is Hunnet, the hunter.
We shall be back before the next moon.
She sets off on a journey in search of her master, who vanished pursuing a dreadful fiend.
Stayest safe, Master.
Hunnet's path action is Provoke. She can sick various beasts on the people around her to draw them into combat. By doing so, she can chase off troublemakers or open paths blocked by foes. This is Therion, the thief.
Never thought a man of my talents would be working for someone like...
When a mysterious client asks him to retrieve a rare gemstone, he sets off on a journey of his own.
It's nothing. You'll get your stones back soon. Just leave the thieving to me.
Therion's path action is Steal. As you'd expect, he can pilfer various items from almost everyone he meets. This way, he can acquire valuable items not available in in-game stores, or procure goods sought by certain individuals in return for suitable rewards.
That is correct.
Now we'd like to introduce the concept of noble and rogue path actions. The path actions available to our protagonists can be divided into two categories, noble and rogue. For example, to acquire items from townspeople, you can use the path action Purchase, the noble path, or steal them, the rogue path. You can engage in noble path actions without fear of failure, but your ability to use them may be limited by a character's level or how much in-game currency you have. On the other hand, rogue path actions can be used at any time, regardless of your level. If you fail, however, your reputation in town will suffer, and residents may be less receptive to your actions. Don't worry too much though. You can always grease the barkeep's palm, so he'll spread good rumors about you and repair your reputation. Now, let's talk about side stories. In addition to our protagonist's main tales, you'll also encounter all sorts of people around the realm of Orstera in need of your aid. Skilled use of path actions will be the key to navigating your way through these side stories. In Octopath Traveler, a quest will often have more than one possible resolution. Do you want to fight your way through a spot of trouble? Or find an item that will settle matters? Whose path action will you use, and where? How you choose to solve the problem set before you is entirely in your hands.
Rain arrows upon them.
8 travelers, 8 stories to be told. Octopath Traveler is set for a worldwide release on July 13th. Stay tuned for further updates.
Okay, that is a really good trailer in my opinion. So let's just get. Oh, you guys can't see anymore. I forgot. Magic. Look at that. Yeah, I noticed. Therion, I don't think has that great voice acting. He's okay. I don't think any of them are bad so far. But I think Primrose and Ulbrich were definitely better than, like, Therion. I haven't heard Truss or anything, but I do... Excuse me. Drinking coffee apparently makes me hiccup. But I do see your point. Like, it does seem like it's going to spell out Octopath. I mean, we got... I got it in the chat here. I was about to type it out, but the trailer ended. I was going to type it out since I had myself muted during the trailer, but I didn't need to. Got Ulbrich, you know, O, Octopath. Got Primrose for the P. You got Therion for one of the T's. Honnet for the H. Tressa for the other T. Octopath. You need... Yeah, you need 2 T's, so Octopath. And that is 8... Indeed, 8 letters. So I do think you're right. I think that it's spelling out Octopath with the name. That is super cool. I did not notice that. Thank you, R-Mac, for pointing that out. That is super cool. Also, I love this song, by the way. It is absolute gold. This song right here is beautiful. I love it. But let's move on to the... Well, no, we'll keep talking about this, because I haven't really talked about it. I was about to move on, but I was like, wait, I haven't even hardly said anything about the trailer we just watched. I love the fact that they have 2 paths. They have the rogue path, where you can just be a villain the whole time and steal stuff and mug people and just, you know... as they put it, sick some monsters on them, which is such a weird way of saying it. It's such like an edgy way of saying it. Just like, I'm gonna sick some wild beasts on you, brah. And, you know, and it's just like, it's so crazy. But I love that. Or you can just go up and just straight up just buy it. And I like the, like, risk versus reward of, like, stealing versus buying. Like, you can steal and you don't have to pay any money and you can do it at any level, but there may be only, like, as in the trailer, there's only a 3% chance that it will work. And some of it's, like, only a 10% chance that it will work. And it's just like, oh, you could steal it and risk, you know, losing, you know, reputation in the town. Or you could just pay for it and 100% sure that you can get it as long as you have the money in the level. So, like, I love that. It's like you can do either one. And it's just like this risk versus reward thing, which is really cool. And I love Honnet. I think that's how you pronounce it, Honnet. I think that's how they're pronouncing the trailer. I love her. She just, like, has these crazy beasts that she can fight with and just, like, bring in, like, these giant birds and different things like that in the battles with her. It's awesome. So, Therion, I'm not really sure about. Like, he looks okay. His voice acting, I don't think it's amazing, but... yeah, of course you can. If it's a meme or something like that, keep it in, like, the spam/meme chat. But if it's, like, actually informational or something like that, just put it in the normal chat. From what I know, it's 8 smaller story modes. Well, at least that's the way they put it that's the way they word it, and that's the way it is in the trailer, like in the demo, I mean. Like, when you play the demo, it's the 2 characters you're allowed to play. It's 2 different, excuse me, 2 separate stories, so 1 per each character. So I assume that's how it is for all of them. So, there's 8 separate stories, and somehow they all kind of intertwine. And they're all in the same world, but a lot of you start off in different areas, and then you can travel across the world any which way you please. But each character has a specific area that they start in that's specific to them. So that's like where they live, and that's their hometown or whatever kind of thing. So yeah, I think it's 8 smaller story modes. You just want to show me something? I send it in, bro. Send it in there. I'm in Discord right now, so I'll check it out. Yeah, that's what you thought. You can recruit the other characters for your party in each story mode then? Yes, you can. I believe that yes, you can. You couldn't in the demo, but you can. Also, if you haven't tried out the demo, try out that demo. It is amazing. I got like 3 or 4 hours of playtime off of that demo alone. It is super, super good. So, super, super fun. But yeah, that's my opinion of the trailer. I like the 2 new characters. I actually like them more than the other. Last time they showed 2 characters, like they showed Tressa and somebody else I don't even remember, and I was just like, meh. But these ones, you got Hanet, who can just like pull, summon characters to do her bidding and just wreck people, and then you got this thief that can just steal the crap out of you, which seems super useful. Can you recruit Primrose? I haven't noticed. I didn't try. Maybe you can, and I just didn't know how. But I knew you can go to her area, I just didn't know how to recruit her, so I imagine you can, yeah. I see it in the chat there. I see it in the chat, in the Discord chat. But yeah, that's cool. Anyways, let's move on to the last topic here. This one might take a while too. Hopefully I can get the display capture working. I kind of need that. It's not working for me for some reason, and I'm not sure why. Maybe I can just get another window capture here. So let's try to window capture photos. You're gonna have to switch over to photos. Hold on, guys. Streamlabs OBS is like, hey, you want to do a thing? How about no? And it's like, I'm doing it right. It's just not working. I'm like, why it work for me, bro? Yeah, see, it's just black. This is not right. Not how it's supposed to be. Let me try display capture again. Dumb. I'm trying to show you guys this concept art, but it's like, nope. How about nah? Let me see if there's another one. Oh, that's not gonna work. Just 1 second, you guys. Let me try to get this to work. Da, 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 da. Hold on. Let me stop the stream for just a second, restart Streamlabs, open it back up, and start the stream again. And that should make it work, question mark? Hopefully. But we're just going to stop the stream for just a second. It probably won't even have to get a new link or anything. It won't take that long. So I'll be right back, guys. Let me type it in the chat just so people know. Okay, and we're back. Hey, Koopa Troopa Poopa, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. You say you hope you didn't miss much. Well, you're just in time for when I actually got to work. The final topic. There's only like 3 topics today, so you didn't really miss that much. But you're for the final topic. Let me grab my camera here real quick. Pull it up here. I'm just gonna put myself up in the corner. Whoop. I love being able to edit on the fly. It's so great. A little dark. You guys can't see me. Just turn this up a bit. There we go. But yeah, you didn't miss too much. We watched the Octopath Traveler. Yeah, it does. We watched the Octopath Traveler trailer, and we commented on that. Showed off 2 new characters. Showed off the Rogue and Good Path. I don't remember what the other one's called, but it's like essentially the good path, the good way of doing things. And then we talk about Rave Race getting a new game supposedly. So yeah. Yes, what we're looking at right now is concept art from a book called The Master. What was it called? Hold on a second. I'll get it. Let me figure out what it's called real quick here, guys. So it was called The Masterworks 30th Anniversary Book. So it's some kind of Zelda anniversary book that you can buy in Japan only for now, but apparently it's supposed to be coming out in North America eventually. For now, it's only in Japan. Let me zoom in on this. Oops, you guys can see that better. This is one of the concept art. So it seems to be some kind of different version of like a two-legged guardian almost. It looks like to me like a two-legged guardian. I think this would have been really cool to run across in Breath of the Wild. Not gonna lie, this would have been awesome. I kind of wish this was in the game. Like, this is just, yeah, this was supposed to be in Zelda and they didn't put it in. So I don't know. Dude, there was like, I always, you know, the night before I get ready for these coffee talks so I can talk about the news. I was like, dang it, there is no news. And then as I was about to log off to, you know, be like, well, I'll just have to have a really, really short coffee talk, this popped up and I was like, holy crap, 24 amazing concept art images. I think it's 24, somewhere around there, 20 something. And I was just like, oh my gosh, gotta talk about this. So let's move on to the next one if it will. Okay, I'm gonna have to use the arrows apparently, if they will show up. Let me change to the other one. Okay, maybe I need to zoom out. Okay, apparently it closed out all the other ones. Hold on, this won't take long at all. I'm just gonna remake this. Trying to re-grab all the images and open them back up with photos so that it's actually a slideshow this time. There we go. Now we can actually change the picture to the next one. This is interesting. This seems to be some kind of story planned out that they had roots and like damage to Hyrule and stuff. I'm not really sure exactly how this works, or maybe this is like planned out. Like, I think this is like concept for how everything before Zelda Breath of the Wild, you know, before the game, the story before the game, which is pretty much the entirety of the story, happens. So you can see like the damaged areas. Like, this is where the areas where the, you know, everything got damaged. This is where, you know, Ganon's presence is and stuff like that. This is like the world is destroyed, you know, it's just kind of obliterated at the moment, ruins everywhere, and you can see, so the red is the damage. This is apparently, this is also damaged or something. I'm not sure what this purple path is. Oh, apparently that's the blue path. It's colored purple for some reason. So this is Zelda's route. So apparently this is the route Zelda took around the map as she was going. You know, she went to the Shrine of Resurrection, which is over here. So she went to the, actually she doesn't take them. The other people take them. So the ninjas, they come from Kakariko Village. They go, they take Link, Shrine of Resurrection. Zelda goes over here, goes to the Master Sword. You guys all see this if you've seen Breath of the Wild. So it's pretty much just charting out the path that Zelda took in those scenes that you see in Breath of the Wild. Imagine that thing being as tall as a giant. Dude, it'd be like a giant colossus. That would be dope. Oh my gosh, I want that to be in the game. But yeah, these are just kind of paths that people took when they're playing the game. Why is it? It's like I zoom in and then it won't let me switch to the next picture for some reason. Photos, what you be doing, photos? It's okay. Watch this. Boop. Boop. Open it back up. He doesn't like it when I zoom in, apparently. So this one is the same. I won't go over these because you pretty much already seen these in cutscenes, but you can just look at them real quick. These are kind of the pathways. Those aren't as interesting. This is concepts for Zelda that never happened. So I'm gonna be taboo here and zoom in, even though it doesn't like me doing that, because I want you guys to be able to see this stuff. So if we zoom over here, we can see this is what Zelda may have looked like. She was apparently going to be some kind of like who wears these clothes other than like this feels like very modern day Zelda, like jeans, kind of like what's that jean material, denim, like shorts and stuff. Like, did they want it to happen in modern day? That looks more like an iPhone than a chic tablet. You like this attention to detail with the lore? Yeah, it's really cool. I like it a lot, but I just wasn't gonna go over like every single one because you guys kind of got the general idea. And then, like, all these different designs are weird, in my opinion. This one looks more like her, like, cartoon form, almost. Like how she looks in the cartoons. Maybe like the older Zeldas. And this is, like, an equestrian Zelda. She's all, like, up in, like, horse riding clothes, like English horse riding clothes, so it's like, what? This one is very interesting to me. Like, maybe this is what they imagine Zelda wearing if she was, like, in the modern day, because this feels like very modernish kind of clothing. Like, this is not any kind of clothing you should see Zelda in. It's like jeans and like these kind of like denim clothes. No, that is too modern for me. This is her more princessy form here, but I just thought that was interesting. Oh, it actually let me. Oh my gosh, it actually worked. This kind of reminds me. This is like her Twilight Princess form, but like more. I don't even know. Like with this like cloak, almost like Twilight Princess and Breath of the Wild mixed together. This one's kind of cool. This one makes her look like a sage, like one of the sages more than a princess. And this one just makes her look old. Look at her. She looks too old. But I just thought these were really, really cool. Let's see. You guys can't even hardly see this. The pictures aren't the highest resolution, unfortunately. I wish they were like all 4K and stuff so we could zoom in and see very much, but it's fine. It's fine. So apparently this was another design. These were more designs for the Fairies Fountains. That obviously didn't happen. Personally, I like the current Fairies Fountain designs more than these. These are kind of weird, to be honest, but you know, it could have been fine. I would have been happy with them. This one's like a clown one. This one's like a candy one. This one's like super Japanese. This one's horsey. So, I don't know. Pretty cool. I just always love seeing concept art because it's like, oh, this is what the game might have been. Let me go to the next one. No, not the taboo. Oh, there it goes. Apparently, if you zoom all the way out, then it'll let you. Not sure why that is. But this is also another Fairies Fountain design. And what the hell is up with this fairy? Oh no. They do look very out of place, yeah. They do. I very much agree with that. I'm going to drink my coffee before it gets cold here. Never mind, it's already cold. I'll eat that up later. Yeah. Coffee is not... I need one of those, like cup holders that keeps your coffee warm. I need one of those desperately. But this, was weird. There's, like, kissy faces in the background. She's like, no. Just no. Just no. This is the sand seals. Look at them. They're super cute. They got like little plushies and is this like for merchandise maybe? Maybe in-game merchandise. There's like couches. Like, what were they planning on having you be able to like build houses? This looks like this looks like straight up Animal Crossing stuff. Like, what? Why is there a dude taking a bath in a sand seal tub? Like, what is life? Was this gonna be a thing? Were they gonna have this merchandise just strewn around the place? Like, it's so strange. I don't know. Super cute though. Cannot deny. That would have been pretty cool to see some of this stuff. Moving on. This I think is really cool because this is what the sand, you know, palace might have been instead of what it is. The Gerudo Palace, the kind of Gerudo area. This was might have been. Apparently. I said apparently, it's apparently. That's good Englishing right there. Apparently it was going to be floating up in the sky, kind of. You can kind of see there's some small supports down at the bottom, but mostly it seems to be floating for the most part. Mostly for the most part. Oh my gosh, I cannot speak in the morning. Hey, lassie flick, but the concept arts, where did you found these? They are in the Master Works 30th anniversary book, and they were leaked. People took pictures of it and leaked it online, so that's where we got. All of these are so cool, dude. I know, dude. This would have been really cool. This would have been really, really cool. I really kind of wish they had done something like, and just going back to, if we can go back here, just going back to this guy, like fighting this guy in the game would have been so cool. One of my biggest problems with Breath of the Wild is that the enemy variety is so lacking. It hurts. So if they had that guy, that would have been dope. And if they had, some of the areas feel a little more generic than others, like the Gerudo Valley place, I think just feels a little more generic than the other ones. Like Zora's Domain, amazing. You know, the Rito Village, amazing. There's actually a concept for how that might have looked different. But the Gerudo Town was just kind of like, it's really cool, but like this would have been like awesome. It just would have been amazing. So it's like sometimes I wish this concept art was here. Here it is. This is how the Rito Village might have looked. If it had been with this concept art, which I think looks really cool. I don't think it looks that much different from what we have now, so I'm not really upset, you know, or anything. I'm not really like, oh, this is better or worse. It's just kind of different. But I think it looks really cool. It's such beautiful artwork too. Like, I really want this 30th anniversary book. Like, this looks like really beautiful art, and I want to see it in like, you know, the 4K images they have posted in the book and stuff like that. So. But luckily I got some pretty decent images, so. This is a concept for, obviously, for the Goron mines, kind of Goron's village. It doesn't look that much different from what it actually already is. To be honest, it's not that much different. But I think it's really cool. I don't think these are here, like these heads. I don't think those are in the final version. I don't know where this would lead either. So, and I think the houses are arranged differently, so. It's a little bit different than this, but it's overall, it's not too much different from what it actually is. But it would have been cool to see these. I don't think those are in the game. Oops. There we go. And then we got this dude. This dude is very interesting to me. He's, like, is this like a Wizrobe? Is this supposed to be like a different design for the Wizrobes, I'm assuming? He's like burning contracts. He's some kind of, is he some kind of like, you know, hitman? Some kind of villainous hitman? Was this going to be part of the story? I'm not sure. Okay, am I talking to you live this morning in the background while I'm doing stuff in real life? Alright, Lassie Flick. I hope I'm pronouncing your name wrong. I may not be. This guy would have been interesting to see. He's burning contracts, which I'm assuming are like either their contracts to kill him or their contracts for him to kill other people. This is not from A Hat in Time. This is from Breath of the Wild. Is it? It's from A Hat in Time? Is it? I don't know. I don't think so. I got this straight from the page that gave me everything else. Actually, I got it from my Nintendo News. Maybe they made a mess up. Maybe they made a slip up and accidentally put that in there. That would be funny. That'd be pretty funny. I don't know. Maybe this is from some other game then. No. Okay, it's from A Hat in Time. I'll take your word for it. Okay, we'll just skip that one then. It does look very different from the other stuff. I don't know why this is in here. I did not... I saved this picture because it was in the site I got this news from. That's pretty funny. I'm just moving on to the next one, I guess. Look at this weirdness. Why is a Guardian taking his head off to wave at Link? Oh my god, she's got like a happy face under there. Like what? What is life? Why? That is pretty funny in my opinion. So it's like a Guardian building. Like this looks very much like the research lab in Breath of the Wild. So I'm wondering if this is like an alternate design for it. Oh, that's pretty funny. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's so cute. It's just like a smiley face underneath the hat of death. He's got like a flag attached to him, which has a Guardian scribbled on it. That is pretty fun. I love how this just somehow, the Hat in Time just somehow, I'm gonna have to contact my Nintendo News and be like, peeps, that's not supposed to be there. But for now, it's fine. It's whatever. But this is cool. I kind of want to see this at the same time. That would have broken like so much immersion of the game. That would have been really weird. So Link looks more like his Link to the Past form in this picture. Kind of mixed with his Skyward Sword appearance a little bit, maybe. But this are Wizrobe designs. Apparently this is what a Rizrobe looks like without his cloak. And it's creepy as heck. That's not okay. That is terrifying. That would have been a cool design for him. That is kind of more like his original artwork design, like from back in the day. Way back when. This is more like a witchy design. So, that kind of reminds me of a Wind Waker-ish design, actually. But this does not need to exist. Like, this is terror upon terror. So, you can just go away. Let's speed along through these a little faster than we are, because I think we're taking a little too long. These, you can look at them. I don't even know what these are supposed to be. Just some other races, maybe. Like, this is a Goron? What is this? Who is this person? What race are you? Are these Hylians? That doesn't look like a Hylian. It looks like an alien. So I'm just like, who are these people? Why are they here? What is their purpose? I bet the book explains it, but we don't have the book, so it's unfortunate. Let me zoom out. There we go. This is an alternate design for the Sheikah. A different male Sheikah. It looks pretty much like the end Sheikah, but there are some different design choices. Just a bit. Not very much different, but just a tiny bit. You can see there. He looks pretty cool. He looks pretty dope. And this are just a lot of the characters that are actually in the game, but drawn up in this weird, like, bubbly way. And so you got, yeah, not that much different from the actual game. This is the horse god, and it's weird. Just like the horse god in the game is weird. Let's move on. That was not actually, if I remember right, I've only seen the horse god once, so I don't remember exactly how they looked, but I don't think they look too much different from that. This is cool. I love this part of Breath of the Wild. Looks really cool, like the inside of the castle before you fight Ganon, with like the light shining in. The lighting in that section is really good. It's just like, that's super cool. But I love this kind of architecture. It's like super stunning. I really wish there was more of this in Breath of the Wild, like before it got destroyed kind of stuff. Like, I really want to explore Hyrule when it looked like this, rather than when it looked like a piece of trash, all destroyed. It would have been so cool. But alas. Oops. Skipped over it. This is more Hyrule before it got destroyed. It looks just like Mario Kart 8. This looks very Mario Kart 8. You know, with the DLC tracks from Zelda for Zelda. It looks very Mario Kart 8, but it's kind of like a panorama here. I would have loved to explore Hyrule Town. I wish you could have, like, fixed it up. Like, the DLC, you could have, like, fixed it up and, like, explored inside Hyrule Castle Town. Like, that would have been so cool. That would have been really, really cool. Oh my gosh. This are different divine beasts that never came to be. I've actually seen this artwork before. I think they showed it off before the game came out. But it's like some kind of electricity kind of one. It looks very modern, like a crane. It's a very modern one. There's some very modern designs they went for with this one. For some of these. This is like, it almost looks like a scuba plane. Like it could be both. But it's a fish out of water. That is, oh, I forget what enemy that is. That's based off a certain enemy from Zelda, but I forget what it's called. This is like a crab one. I believe all of them, a lot of them are based off of enemies from Zelda, but yeah. This is so interesting, dude. I love this kind of stuff. Which is why I'm taking so long to look at it all, but I really should hurry up. This one is like a city, like with guardian legs. It's so weird, but it's so cool. This one, I'm not even sure exactly what that's supposed to be. Oh, that's like the Moldorm, I think. It's like the Wind Waker form, where it's like buried in the sand, and it's not Moldorm, it's something else. Maybe it's Moldorm as well. Maybe Moldorm is that, but in Wind Waker. It looks like that, like the kind of sand digging boss from Wind Waker. And this is just creepy. It's like has no head. It's just fire for a face, and it's just like super long, creepy claws, and a freaking snake tail that shoots flames. It's like a factory. This would have been horrifying, but amazing. I hope they do more stuff like this. Like that'd have been cool, but also would have been scarring for young children. And this, I think, is the final one. And this is just creepy. Don't. What are these things? No, I don't want to fight these. These are terrifying. These are terrifying. Look at them. They're all hairy and multiple eyeballs. And this one looks like a freaking skull. It's like Twilight Princess level of just terror. Even worse than that, actually. Twilight Princess was toned down. Compared to this stuff, it's like got like hair growing. Ugh. No, I don't like it. I don't like it. What the frick is this thing, by the way? Oh, this is like horror game level of stuff. Like, what if Zelda was a horror game? Like, no. Oh my gosh. Then again, if it was these were in it, I'd still play it, and I think it was amazing and cool. But no. Anyways, guys, that's all for the concept art here. So let's just do a little bit of this and a little bit of nope, a little bit of shwabam. Anyways, guys, that's alright. We've been going on for so long. We had like another 15 minutes of the other one, and then we have like 20 minutes of this. It's supposed to be only 30 minutes, but like I went ham. I went like 22 minutes just on this segment, which I just think is really, really cool. But I think I went a little too long, but it's fine. It's all good. I think you guys really enjoyed watching this and reacting with me live. I really enjoyed seeing you guys' reactions to the comments. So, anyways, guys, that's all for this live stream. If you liked this live stream, make sure to like and subscribe for more live streams like this one, Monday through Friday, and gaming live streams Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and videos Monday through Saturday. We got a lot of content on this channel. I'm really proud of how much content I'm able to produce with my new schedule, working 8 to 10 hours a day on YouTube. It's great. I hope you guys are enjoying it, because I get really tired sometimes of working this much. But I love it. I love YouTube. I love hanging out with you guys live, seeing all this cool Nintendo stuff. So thank you guys all for watching, and I'll see you guys later on What About Nintendo. Bye!